The Lanternborn of Liora, Year 1. Episode 10, The Lanternborn Legacy. Welcome back to tiny little bookworms. Tonight, the Brightbond Four dive beneath Liora's lake to face the final spark of the Obscura. Will their light be enough to end the darkness once and for all? Let's find out in Episode 10, The Lanternborn Legacy. Liora Academy was blanketed in the soft glow of celebration. Students cheered as floating lanterns danced in the sky, signaling the end of the school year. Teachers smiled. Exams were complete. Trials passed. The Year 1 students would soon cross the stone bridge and officially become full apprentices of Liora. But Kael, Vina, Juno, and Brin, the Brightbond Four, knew something else had to happen first. Their scroll, found in Lady Elira's hand, had glowed again that morning. This time, the words were simple. The Obscura waits, its final spark lies beneath. Beneath what? Vina had asked. Juno answered, pointing to the last symbol on the map they'd uncovered. A circle drawn under the shimmering lake on Liora's eastern edge. Beneath the water. That night, they rowed across the lake in silence. Their lanterns hung from the boat's rim, glowing steady. Juno held the compass spell. "There's a passage under the surface, Cha," she said. "Elira sealed it long ago." Without hesitation, they dove in. The water was cold, but not painful. Their lanterns glowed around their necks, forming bubbles of warmth. Beneath the surface, an old stone archway appeared, carved with ancient symbols of the original Lanternborn. As they passed through, the water stilled. They emerged into an air-filled chamber lit by flickering blue fire. At the center stood a black crystal pulsing faintly, the Obscura's core, weakened but alive. "And waiting. I knew you'd come," it hissed. Kael took a shaky step forward. "You're the last piece." "No," the voice whispered. "You are. All of you. You bring light, but you also bring doubt. And where there is doubt, I grow." The shadow stretched out from the crystal, reaching toward each of them. The lanterns flickered. "You cannot destroy me. You carry me within." But Brin stepped forward, lantern glowing deep orange. "No, you were inside me, but I let in more light." Vina followed. "And where he stands, we stand too." Kael gripped his lantern. "We've made mistakes, but that doesn't make us weak." Juno raised Elira's journal. "It makes us human." Together they formed a circle. Lanterns raised, words spoken in unison. "Let truth burn falsehood. Let light consume dark. Let our bonds forge what shadows break." Their lights merged into one beam, gold, blue, amber, green, striking the black crystal at its heart. The Obscura screamed, it cracked, then shattered, releasing a wave of dark mist that rose, then dissolved in the firelight. Silence, then warmth. The lake chamber slowly brightened, as if sunlight itself had found a way underground. The darkness was gone. Truly this time. The next day, the final ceremony arrived. The students wore robes of deep sky blue. Music filled the halls. Mistress Kael stood at the front of the stone bridge and called 4 names first. "Kael, Vina, Juno, Brin, step forward." The entire school hushed. She smiled, warm and proud. "You have passed your trials. But more than that, you have rekindled an ancient flame. The circle of flame lives again. You are no longer just students. You are keepers of the light." A golden band appeared around each of their wrists, glowing with the same hue as their lanterns. Cheers erupted across the courtyard. Brin wiped away a tear. "I didn't think I'd be here." Vina bumped his shoulder. "That makes 2 of us." Kael just smiled and looked toward the stars. Juno whispered, "Year 1. Complete." The Brightbond Four stood at the edge of the stone bridge, lanterns glowing in perfect harmony. And though shadows still slumbered in the corners of the world, Liora had new guardians now. their light would never fade. End of Year 1. The circle of flame has returned. The Obscura is gone, and Year 1 is complete. But every light casts a shadow. Come back soon for Year 2, only on tiny little bookworms.